Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne and this is STICKYMESS17. My channel is all about cleaning information, inspiration and motivation. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe, turn on this notification bell so that you're notified every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 AM when I upload a new video. In today's video, I have got my freezer deep clean for you. Now, the last time you saw this deep clean was the last time I did it. So it was definitely before my brain. And it is disgusting in there and it's starting to get really icy. So I'm going to pull everything out and try and de-ice it and clean it as quick as I can because it's still pretty warm. It's still pretty warm, so I don't want the food, oh, it's a rainbow, melting whilst I'm doing the freezer. So I need to get it done as soon as I can and as quick as possible. Anyway guys, don't forget when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I will be shaving my head and donating the proceeds of the video to the World's Air Ambulance and my hair to the Little Princess Trust. Thank you to everybody who's supporting me. And don't forget there's a join button and all the details on how to join the channel in the description box down below. With all of that said, let's jump straight into it.
Oh, we're still here, flipping coins about what's to come.
So the first thing I need to do is take out all the stuff out the freezer, and this is a job that I'm really dreading to do. So I've got 3 baskets. One is going to be vegetables, one's going to be breads and cookies and things like that, and the other one's just going to be meats. So I can sort them out as I'm emptying and make sure that when I repack the freezer that I can organize my freezer a bit better. Now I apologize if there's a bit of noise or a bit of an odd sound in that I'm having to voice over my car because there's builders in my house again. So I will fill you in a future video of what's going on with that. But the first thing I need to do, as I said, is just pull everything out, and I'm trying to keep the baskets close together just to keep the food nice and cold. I suppose it's not a bad build-up for a year in my freezer, but it definitely needs to be sorted. As you can see, it's eating into the basket. The basket's becoming difficult to move around, and it is just absolutely disgustingly dirty inside. Now, this is a source of, because I marinated some food in the freezer, put it in bags and put a marinade on so that whenever it came to use it, it was ready. But first, I need to switch it off. If you're going to de-ice the freezer, switch it off first. The other thing I needed to, last time I de-iced the freezer, I'd help to lift it. This time I haven't, so I'm literally just using a jug. This is tepid water. It's not hot. It's just tepid because I don't want to damage the freezer. And obviously it's warmer than ice, so hence the reason it is melting super easily.
Do is hope for miracles or just let it go. But honey, we have to be together here in the stormy weather. So why do we hold on, stuck in the stormy weather? Stuck in the stormy weather.
Now I've managed to pour loads of water on my kitchen floor and I don't want to slip, so I've just got another towel that's going to go in the wash and just mop that up. Yeah, I'm using my washing up bowl and just going to use the jug to empty that all out. And I have got a draining plug on my freezer, but as I said, I can't lift it up. I'm not strong enough and I haven't got anything to prop it onto. So this is the way I can do it on my own efficiently.
Stuck in the stormy weather.
Now I'm just using a Scrub Daddy, some washing up liquid, because obviously washing up liquid is suitable for your plates and cups and things like that. Dish soap for you over the pond. And I'm just using Scrub Daddy just to give the freezer a good rinse down. Now I know there's still water in the bottom, but I do need a little bit of water so I can scrub out the bottom. And then I'm going to use what I call spewies. They're just terry toweling towels that I used to use with my baby. And we've kept them because we can use them for the animals, the floors, odd jobs like this, just to mop up the excess water.
You gotta work real hard. I know you want
as you can see, I am absolutely soaked because the water's been splashing on me, and I really don't care. My freezer is getting clean and I need to work reasonably quickly. The Scrub Daddy is non-abrasive, hence the reason I'm using it, but the don't use anything abrasive or harsh in your freezer. It needs to stay sort of, it's got to be gentle with it. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think, but you've got to be gentle with it because you'll just damage it. So now again, I'm just using some tepid water, rinsing it out, and then I'll wipe it dry in a minute with some spewies. But first I need to get all that water out of the freezer as best I can. So I'm just going to use the jug and try and scoop it up as much as I can.
And filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now, and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too.
So these terry toweling towels, otherwise known as spewies, are completely clean. They've been washed in that, and I'm just putting as many in so I can absorb the rest of the water that is in the freezer, and I'll replace them and get a fresh one and just wipe it all out so it's nice and dry, because you don't want any water to be in the freezer when you turn it back on, because it will just turn to ice.
See it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay.
And just like that, it is all nice and clean. It's actually physically sparkling. I'm so pleased. And it was so easy to do. My floor is a mess, my kitchen's a mess, and I don't care. But now I'm going to try and organize my freezer into some sort of organization. Now I have got multiple bags of certain things, like the chips. You'll see me put it into a bag in a minute. The breads, I've got multiples. So I'm just going to batch everything together. That obviously is going to save space in the freezer. And I've got 4 loaves of bread, but not even full loaves. So I'm going to chuck them all into this one thing and try and make a full loaf. Do you know that you can actually put bread in the freezer and milk? And the reason I keep bread in the freezer is because when I come to use a slice or something of bread, I just leave it out for a couple of minutes and it is defrosted. That is why I keep my bread in the freezer, because I cannot be bothered to go and get a full loaf of bread for 3 slices, you know, on the occasional morning that we might actually have toast for breakfast.
Let's lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living.
Now I'm leaving the lid on to make sure that I switch the freezer on, because idiot here, the last time I cleaned it, didn't switch it on for probably a good 20 minutes. And then I realized, oops, because I'm an idiot. Self-proclaimed idiot. So the freezer is now done. I need to wipe down the tops and the sides and just sort out my kitchen, which you will see in a minute.
This life, wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby,
Now it's time to load up the dishwasher and get rid of any plastics that may be in the sink from like these ice pops or food that I might have thrown in the sink because I had to take it out of bags and needs to be defrosted. And I'm just going to start and tidy up the kitchen and wipe down all my surfaces. It looks a lot better than what it did 30 seconds ago. Right, believe it or not, I've been sorting out like loads in my house and I'm trying to get sorted. And as I've said in my previous videos, it always looks worse before it gets better. I need to go through my drawers again. I need to literally start from top to bottom and deep clean and sort out because my house is just getting so overwhelming. I haven't been well for the last little while and we've had holidays and just I've been helping a friend. It's just been a bit much for me and my house has been neglected, I will be honest. And the freezer hasn't been done for a year. My health aside, there's no excuse for it, but I haven't been well enough to do it and it is a pretty big job. So I'm feeling pretty good today. I need to do that. But obviously now I've used my laundry baskets to have the food, so they're going to be dirty and I need to wipe them out so that when I put my laundry in, I'm not going to have dirty, stale freezer food that's melted on my laundry.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
Now, if you're wondering why I call myself a self-proclaimed idiot, soda crystals need to be not in a clump, should we say, and for some reason it's clumped up. So I decided to do what I'm going to do in a minute and show you. But first I'm going to put on the towels that have come out my freezer and put them through the wash, and then I'll show you what an idiot I am and what a mess it made. So here we go, and it is a satisfying clean though, but I am an idiot.
You got me looked upon it, you and me. Got me losing sleep, I'm in too deep. Like an overdose, you're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
Now, I don't mind the soda crystals in the sink, which is why I did it in there, because it does also help sanitize and clean the drains. So yeah, now look at the mess that the soda crystals have made. So I'm just using the old Dyson just to clean it up because I'm not sitting with a dustpan and brush, and this is just an easy, quick clean, and it picks up all of it. But I need to get it all up before it goes anywhere near the animals. I don't know if it's okay for them, but to, be near or whatever, but I'm not risking it. And I also have dropped some in their food bowl, so that will be picked up as well and put away so that the animals don't get hold of it.
Disco lights, they can try, but they can never take me down. Ooh, good.
So obviously while the freezer was open, I had to take off my e-cloth mop and my flexi edge duster. I'm putting them back on the freezer. The stickers things don't stick on my walls, hence the reason they're on the freezer. I'm trying to think what I was doing and what I'm supposed to be doing. I've got Sally now. I need to empty her tank and I'm going to put her on the floor to mop because my floor is disgusting, especially now that I've just cleaned the freezer. As you can see, there's a little orange light on my freezer saying that it's been disturbed / switched off and it needs to reset.
Afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the...
Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that and how satisfying it was, and to see it all done and clean and ready to go. And not just that, just got rid of a lot of stuff that has been in the freezer for over a year, because they also have expiration dates even though stuff is frozen, so you've got to watch for that. Anything that's got freezer burners are gone, so things still have expiration dates, and anything that has melted whilst it's been out the freezer obviously cannot be refrozen, because it just gets, it can lead to food poisoning and other things. So anything that did melt has gone as well, been disposed of. Anyway, guys, don't forget, when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I will be shaving my head and donating the proceeds of the video to the Wales Air Ambulance and my hair to the Little Princess Trust. Thank you to everybody for supporting me. If you wish to support me and my channel financially and maybe watch the videos without any adverts, you can head over to my Patreon. There's a £3 tier there and those are all my videos, and you also get them a bit earlier than everybody else. So thank you everybody who is supporting me. I really do appreciate you for doing so. Thank you, and look after yourselves, look after your brains, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, see you, bye.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown, before the clock runs out. Sun is shining but the